Let's look at dividing polynomials. And we're going to start with dividing monomials. And this is actually similar to something we did earlier. So if you see a division problem like this, it's actually easier just to write it as a negative 18 m to the fourth over 6 to the m. And you can see that we've done something like this before. Just go ahead and divide the numbers first. Negative 18 divided by 6 is negative 3. And then when you divide, you subtract your exponents, so 4 minus 1 is 3. And that's it. You're done. So same thing with this next one, 15a cubed bc to the fourth divided by negative 5ab c cubed. I'm going to do the same thing and divide. 15 divided by negative 5 is negative 3. A cubed over a, you subtract 3 minus 1 and get 2. The b's cancel each other out. And c to the fourth over c cubed, 4 minus 3 is 1. So you just have 1c, and that's it. It's a little bit different when you're dividing by a polynomial by a monomial, in that if I wrote it this way, the one thing you have to be careful about is if there's addition or subtraction sign in between the terms, I can't just go and cancel these two out. When it's like this, it might help you to write it this way to remind yourself that everything has to be divided. Oops, that's supposed to be a 4. Everything has to be divided by 6x, so you can't just divide one term. So if you have an addition or subtraction, this has to go into both terms, not just one. So you can rewrite it like this if you want to kind of help you. Remember that. And now I can simplify. So 25 divided by 6 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3, so get x cubed. Minus 18 divided by 6 is 3. X squared over x, 2 minus 1 is just 1, so I have 1x, and that's my answer. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the next one. This is 16y to the 9th divided by negative 2y squared plus 10y to the 5th divided by negative 2y squared minus 6y squared divided by negative 2y squared. So you just have to be careful with your signs here. And because of space, I didn't write it first as 1 and then break it up. I just broke it up right away. So again, remember that plus or minus means this negative 2y squared has to divide into all three of these, not just one of the terms. So you can't just go and cancel like the 2 with the 10 and think you're done. So let's divide. 16 divided by negative 2 is negative 8. 9 minus 2 is 7. Then 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. Y to the 5th divided by y squared is y to the 3rd. And then the last one, a negative divided by a negative, is a positive. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then the y squared cancel out. So that's your answer.